Hello, everyone, and welcome to Would You Rather. I'm your host, Michael, and today we have a fantastic episode for you. Before we jump into our questions, let's meet our guests. First, we have the wonderful Ava. Ava, do you enjoy Would You Rather questions?
I could say I do, yeah.
I hope so. It's going to be a good show here. And joining us next is Camila. Great to have you here, Camila. Are you a fan of Would You Rather questions as well?
Yeah, sometimes. I feel like it's fun.
Good.
It's interesting.
Good. I think we'll have some fun here.
Yeah.
All right, you both are on a special dating edition of Would You Rather. I'm going to ask you both a series of Would You Rather questions, all based around dating. If you're in a special relationship now, pretend you aren't just for the sake of the questions. I promise I won't tell you or won't tell your significant other or others. We're modern here on Would You Rather, folks. Keep in mind you need to explain why you chose each option. Our audience at home wants to know what's really going on in those minds of yours.
Right.
What kind of questions will I ask? Well, easy ones, like would you rather date someone who's a morning person or a night owl?
Oh, we're answering this one. Okay.
We'll jump into it.
I don't know. I'd probably say a night owl because me, myself, I am one. And if you can't stay up past like 10 o'clock at night, you're a toddler. I'm sorry, but I'm not dating a child.
Yeah, it wouldn't really work like that anyways,
No, it
if you were
wouldn't.
a morning and night person.
Like complete
so.
different dynamics? No. No, thank you.
What about you?
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I would have said probably like a year ago night owl because I've been one myself, but I've started to like become a morning person more.
I feel like as we get older, that's what we kind of turn into, is more morning.
And I feel like I had to do it. I was going to bed. I was ruining my schedule, and so keep it balanced, I say.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's a good point. Okay, now that we've warmed up, I have more questions for you both. Let's see. Would you rather date someone who's always sharing everything on social media or someone who's completely off the grid?
I'd say off the grid. I don't need to know every single thing you're doing. I don't want everybody to know what I'm doing all the time. Like if
You don't want like daily updates, just minute by minute?
No, he can
what
text
they're
me.
doing?
He can be like, hey, I'm going to the store. I don't need to go on Instagram and be like, hashtag, I'm at Whole Foods. And I don't need to see that. Nobody else
Picture of the
cares.
salad for you.
Right, like I don't need to see that. Just text me.
That's fair.
Yeah, same. Like even Instagram or like sometimes TikTok, I come across some really weird videos of like guys flexing, and I'm like, no one needs to see that.
That's fair.
You know, you do you, but just slow it down.
Keep
a
it at
bit.
a certain
Yeah,
level.
keep it, you know, low
Don't
key.
overexert. Another question. Would you rather date someone who prefers staying in or someone who loves going out?
Oh, this is a toss-up. I enjoy both.
Yeah, it has to be like a good balance.
Yeah.
If someone's going out, I guess, every day, you know, Thursday night dollar beers, Monday night dollar beers, if that was
Yeah.
a thing, maybe overkill at that point.
Yeah, I feel like if you go out every other, like every weekend, it starts to get boring. Like how many other places can you actually go to?
Yeah, you're not really looking forward to it at that point.
Yeah.
If it's an everyday kind of
Sometimes
thing,
you just
I
want to
think.
stay in, you know, who knows? I feel like you should keep it balanced.
I agree with you. I know that's not what we were asked. We're like, let's just meet in the middle. But
No, you're fine.
yeah.
No, that makes sense. I mean, every night would be crazy. Would you rather have a partner who's very emotional or one who rarely shows emotion?
no, very emotional. I don't want someone that's locking all their feelings up. I need to know how you're feeling. I need to know what you're experiencing. No form of relationship's going to work if we can't communicate those things.
That's fair. I think guys have a tendency to kind of shut off. So
Oh,
we want
absolutely.
them to open up.
That should not be normalized.
Yeah.
Fortunately,
Also, I
it
mean,
is.
might as well, if you're having issues, go to therapy, guys. I feel like
First
it's not
mention of
normalized for
therapy.
you guys. But you can do it. Seek help.
Third question, we're already on to therapy. Gosh. All right. Would you rather be with someone who wants a big family or someone who doesn't want kids at all?
Doesn't want kids. I'm so set.
No kids at all.
No. I had an ex-boyfriend made me cry when I was 17 because I said I didn't want kids. And ever since then, that's like the first thing I tell people. Hey, if we're dating, don't ever expect me to have children with you. It's not happening.
At least they know up front, I guess.
Wow.
What about you?
No, I would like to have kids. Yeah.
Maybe a deal breaker if somebody. May I keep the earth populated, so kids would be okay though?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, eventually.
I think it's a really respectful thing to actually tell
Just
it up
not as a
front, too.
surprise.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody wants that. Would you rather date someone who talks a lot or someone who is very quiet?
I would like someone who talks a lot.
Yeah.
I chat a lot. I'm a very big yapper, so I want someone to match that energy. I don't want to just be sitting there and them staring at me like,
Yeah.
why are you still talking?
Or
Like,
like-
no, keep talking to me.
Yeah, sometimes I'm the shy person. I can be the shy person. You need to talk to me so I can, you know, have something.
Back to the
going.
balance
Yeah.
aspect. Gotta have a
Yeah.
little level out there.
You're not
That's
allowed
fair.
to do that, but I am.
Of course, it sounds like a woman. Next question. Would you rather have a partner who surprises you every week or one who's very predictable?
Once again, I kind of like the middle ground of this all. I like the aspect of surprise, but if it's, hey, look, I just bought a new car. I spent all of our money. Like, oh, wow, what a great surprise. I didn't
Takes
want.
away from it at that
Exactly. Like, if it's all like happy surprises, I don't want it all the time, but I don't know. It's nice whenever you can read somebody and they are predictable, so you're not getting it head over heels. Like, you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, it can be a
Yeah.
slippery slope. What would you say?
Or like, I wouldn't want jump scares. I've seen these videos of like couples pretending to be, I don't know, walking into your home trying to, I don't know, kill you or something like that. I'm like,
With a phone in your face
it's
recording everything
insane. You
about
don't
it?
need to do that.
No, I'd
Or
agree
like they
with
always
that.
have a phone somewhere in the house, which I feel like it's plotted, but they always try to trick people. I'm like, no,
No.
I'm not doing that.
Especially at home. That should be like a safe space, a
Yeah.
comfort
Exactly.
space,
Yeah.
not expose you on TikTok space. Would you rather date someone who's incredibly organized or someone who's laid back and messy?
Organized.
Organized.
I myself sometimes struggle with organization, so if I have somebody that's like pushing that, like, hey, we got to stay organized and like teaching me that a little bit more, like I would love that.
Yeah.
I mean, it is nice to sometimes just be able to like let go of it and not always have to be very, very tidy, but
I
a
agree with
tidier lifestyle is definitely a more maintainable one.
That's
Oh,
fair.
for sure.
Same thing?
Yeah.
Things are just sprawled out over the place to be like no-go at that point.
No.
I get like that sometimes, but like I don't want to constantly be living at that.
Yeah, because then it becomes like a cycle, and I feel like things get all over the place. I can't do that.
No, that's fair.
Not for
you
me.
kind of get stuck in that too.
Yeah.
Would you rather date someone who travels a lot for work or someone who's always home?
Whatever would make them happier. I don't know. I mean, I would love to be able to spend more quality time with somebody, and if they're traveling, that does restrict it a little bit more. But at the same time, I don't know. I'd like to have them around, but if it makes them happy to go travel the world, go travel the world.
True. I feel like if you're always traveling, that makes it harder. I don't know. I wouldn't know, but with long-term relationships, I feel like that's already hard enough.
Yeah, it kind of becomes long distance.
I'll come
at that
home
point.
every now and
Yeah,
then,
If
who
you're going
knows?
every week for a travel conference
Yeah.
or what have you, is it really a relationship?
And
It's
then,
kinda
like,
just a phone thing.
Those trust
Yeah.
issues can get sprinkled into there. If it's not like the
That would
most
be
stable
inevitable.
relationship, like that just seems a little bit too anxious for
No,
me.
That's fair. Would you rather date someone who has a great sense of humor but poor communication skills or someone who's very serious but communicates perfectly?
I wouldn't want either, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a nice little combo. Great sense of humor but poor communication skills or someone who's
Yeah.
very serious but communicates perfectly.
Yeah, switch it up. Like, great communication skills and sense of humor. is
Right, let's
really-
just take the,
right?
the best
Yeah,
of both
just
of
make
these.
him a perfect person.
Forget the questions.
No.
Let's just build our own best person here.
Back to our balance. Would you rather date someone who's always late or someone who's always early? Kinda
Early.
back to the night out kind of aspect of it.
Always early, yes. I have friends that are always late, like, hey, let's do this at 7, and then it's 9. Hey, I'm ready. Shut up. Don't even ask me to do anything at that point.
It's kind of rude at that point.
It's so rude. It's like you're not respecting my time. You're not respecting whatever else I have going on in my life. No, thank you.
That's fair. What
I'm
would you say?
the late person, so I feel like, because I don't like being pressured either. I'll take my time. Like if you tell me like we have to be there at some place, I'll try my best. But if you're rushing me, then I'll just be like, no.
No rush.
Just I'll stay. You go.
I'll take my sweet time and then
Yeah.
not show up. It's a good call. Would you rather date someone who's very confident or someone who's very humble?
Humble. I'd say that's such a good quality to have. I mean, confidence is a great thing, but if you're able to maintain it with a humble just presence about yourself, that's a very attractive thing.
That's a good one. Yeah. Because I
Most
feel like
people
when
can
you're just
appreciate
too
that.
confident, sometimes it just becomes like something like bragging. Or like
just
you're
arrogance.
cocky or something. Like
And then you can
Yeah.
come off as a,
it just
we won't say that, but you can come off as what we're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah,
exactly. You know.
that's fair. Last one for you guys. Would you rather date someone who loves PDA, public displays of affection, or someone who avoids it? So pro PDA or anti PDA?
I'm anti. I don't know. Sometimes it just makes me uncomfortable. I could love someone with my whole heart, but if you're kissing me and touching on me in public, I get so uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
can't fully explain why, but it just is immediately like, I break out in sweats. I'm like, please stop. I hate this.
You're embarrassing me, and
Yeah.
now my anxiety's rising up.
Like, hold
Just
my hand,
get
that's
off
fine. But don't be all over me. That's just gross. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly. Hold
Same.
hands, walk around, whatever. Just
Keep it nice and low key.
keep it
Just
PG-13.
normal.
Yes, exactly.
Or high school if you're doing the PDA
Yeah.
stuff like that. Well, thank you guys both for coming on with Would You Rather?
Well, thank you for having
Thank you.
us.
Of course.
it was fun.
Can we get a round of applause for our two great guest speakers here? Thank you, audience. To our audience at home, thank you for watching and tune in next week as we bring all these scenarios to life. Take care.